Welcome to Shot About It. This is your host Tisa and
May May.
And we are here to discuss things with you and take shots. This is the third time that we have started recording, but the subjects just start to go sour, or we got interrupted by the child. So our first discussion was about parenting, and the second discussion was about sex, and then now we are discussing we don't know what. But let me tell you something. We did try to record with our other friends a podcast, but it did not work. Technical difficulties, and then we try to get with them, and then we have not been able to get with them because they have things going on in their lives that they have. But let me tell you something else. I've had a beer and a half and 2 shots. So let's shot about what are we doing with our lives?
What are we doing with our lives? Okay, I like it. Let's do it.
Beanchy, already in the middle of the first minute? Okay, it has been exactly a minute. So
it's called Shot About It for a reason, right?
Okay, so all right, we're just gonna get plastered and fucking talk.
Let's do it.
And just talk about our days and what's going on in our lives and our hopes and our dreams, I guess. Because that's usually what shot abouting it is.
Yeah, you talk about what's going on and then you...
I think that we always just plan too much, man.
Oh, you're such a hippie.
I think we plan too much.
Sound like my uncle.
In Colorado?
Yeah.
Him and I will get along.
You and my family in Colorado would get along.
Is time doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Time doesn't exist, babe. Oh, what
Did time not existing?
To time not existing. Let's do the time warp again. Oh, Jesus, Christoph.
We're shotting Kraken.
Oh.
I like it because it has an octopus. She likes it because it tastes good.
But I don't...
Did you hear the question mark at the end of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like it.
But it's not
because it's
tamarind vodka.
Because it's not Sailor Jerry.
Different.
That's why.
Not
Fuck Sailor Jerry. That shit's disgusting.
It's harsh.
So, you know what I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
You know what? I lost my job on the 23rd of last month.
Yes.
And it was discussed in the podcast that had the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But I didn't get sad about it. You know, but I was having dreams every night about it for a week and a half. About what I could have done, what I could have said. Because there's a problem when I'm working for people who are heterosexual. They don't like me. And I think because I just live... You know, honestly, I feel like I just live proud, but I don't know why. They would have problems. Or they're just jealous because I'm happy. I'm really happy.
Are you really happy?
I am fucking head over heels happy. And I think that bugs people because I have no issues. This boss of mine told me that she didn't understand if I was just I didn't care about the job or I was just really laid back. I'm really laid back and I do care about my job. I love that job. That job, I enjoyed it so much. I made really good money. And they just didn't like me because I didn't kiss their asses. And I have a problem with working for people. I'm not going to kiss their ass. I'm going to do my job, put 115% in. I want to do my job. But they want me to suck their cock and eat their assholes. And I'm not going to do that because I'm happy in a relationship. But if I wasn't, I'd be sucking their cocks and eating their assholes to climb that ladder.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I do not blame you being in a relationship with me for not sucking their cocks. Because you wouldn't suck their cocks anyway. Because,
I know. I'm just
because
joking.
that's just not you.
I know. And that's not me. I fucking work so hard. I put so much into every job. Every career that I've had, I've put in so much effort. And I just feel like because of I live out proud. And the only reason I share my life with the people is because they ask. And I don't know. But either way, my dad wanted me to sue them. But I don't feel like it's worth it. Like the last company that I worked for, they let me go because they replaced me with a man. And if you see pictures of me, you'll see that I'm not of the femme variety. I am femme, but I'm very masculine looking. I'm very androgynous, and so like sometimes I think I get categorized into being a butch lesbian because of the way that I look, because people expect me to fucking change a tire. Excuse me. These hands are precious. I play the guitar. I am not going to fucking change a tire. That's why I have AAA. And why are you laughing?
These hands are precious.
They are. I'm not going to change a tire. They could get hurt. And I play the guitar.
Because they're precious.
They are. Look at them. They're my little baby hands.
They are, baby.
So, I think because of the way they look, they expect me to be more masculine than what I am. Because I'm going to tell you now, I will fucking cut a bitch. I am from Maryvale. I will fucking cut somebody. But I will not change a tire. I'll do things that need to be done. I don't understand why they think this is like masculine shit and fucking... Okay, because it was a different job. So, yeah. I understand. But I was replaced by a man, and I did a complaint against them, and I got a little settlement, whatever. And now I got this job and let go because I didn't suck their cock or eat their assholes. And that's okay. Like, because like, have you ever been in a position where you work somewhere and all they did was ride you? Like, it was just fucking bringing you down. Like, you saw me, like, every day I was like almost near tears because they were fucking judging they wouldn't give what's the word? I always forget. Criticism.
Constructive criticism.
They wouldn't give me constructive criticism. They would just tear me apart, but they would not tell me, like, they said it was going to take a year for me to get used to the position, that there was a lot to learn, it was going to take a year. And I was good up until in June I got sick. And then I went on vacation for that week. And that was good. I needed that vacation because I was sick for fucking 3 of those weeks. And then went on vacation and I was the minister at my best friend's wedding. And then I came back. And then they put me on fucking probation for things that they honestly did. They did because I wasn't even there, or stuff that happened when I was there, but I left.
But they wouldn't give her
I left
the
to go to
proof,
work.
quote unquote, that they had.
Yeah, they didn't give me the proof. After they put me on probation, I was like, "Can I have the documents?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, after blah blah blah." And then she never gave it to me. And then after 30 days, and it was actually over 30 days, she didn't have proof in the last meeting that we had.
Oh yeah, that's what made me mad when they let you go.
Mm-hmm.
That they're like, "Oh, we don't have proof." But you had been kicking ass and you had been working your ass off.
Yeah, since when I got back from vacation. Because when I got back from vacation, I was like, shit. Like, I missed like 10 or 15 days out of the whole month because I was so sick in June. And so, like, I came back and I knew, I was like, shit, like, I wasn't here. I was sick. I was so sick. Like, I was very sick. I had an upper respiratory infection. I had pink eye. I had double ear infection.
Then you got strep.
I had strep throat. I had, did I say pink eye?
Yes.
I had just a lot of stuff. I was at the fucking
urgent care every other day for a week.
No,
it was like 2 weeks.
3 weeks because they were like, you probably don't have strep because we just checked you for strep, but we're going to check you for strep and mono. Who gets mono these days? What year are we living in? So they tested me for mono and strep, and I had fucking strep. So then I had to miss another day at work, and then I had pink eye, and I had to miss fucking work. I had double ear infection. I had to miss work. So like the whole month of June, I was fucked. So I came back from vacation in July, and I was like kicking ass.
And she felt better.
I felt better. I was focused. I was staying until 5 o'clock almost every day.
Yeah, and she's, before then we were talking quite a bit on the phone, and there would be hours and hours where we would go without talking. And if you know Tisa and I at all, you know that we talk a lot. So.
We talk so much that we have 2 podcasts. Shot About It and
Riot.
So check us out.
You're always a salesman.
Just for us.
Because you're good at it, and I would never even think to say things like that.
Oh. But, yeah, we weren't talking as much as we usually would.
Right, and it was pretty noticeable. You know, it was good. It was a good thing, because I got more done. She got more done. It worked out. But I know that she worked her heart out, and she put her heart in it. And so for them to let her go and not even have proof, that's offensive.
And then also not to sit... During that whole 30 days, if I was making mistakes, wouldn't you be like, hey, you're making mistakes and you need to really see that you're making these mistakes. Make sure you pay attention to this. But they didn't tell me anything. But the guy behind me was making mistakes where a company was going to shut down and lose millions a day because he did not put an order in for the 7,000 gallons of oil that he needed. And then I kind of sold out a little bit. If you know who I am, if you know me, I'm a fucking dirty hippie. And so I sold out for the money because I was like, okay, this is a good job. I'm making really good money. I have these benefits. When I get married, if I get married, I could put my wife and kids on the plan that I am on. You know, these things, because I'm getting older and I need to fucking do this. And I have benefits and I'm doing whatever I can. So I loved the job. And I put all my into this position. But it was also selling out for the man because it was an oil company. Fucking oil. And they let me go because, you know, big companies like that, you're expendable. They could be like, peace out, bitches. You're fired. It's right to work state. I don't need to give you an explanation. I don't have to give you proof that you've been messing up this past month at all. Because that's what the unemployment lady we were discussing. And then my father also wanted me to sue them, but I don't feel like it's worth it. I'm just tired of trying to sue people who fuck me over.
And, you know, you have to know that they're a big company because if they can eat it when unemployment comes out, because I know what happens with unemployment on the other end. I know that when you claim unemployment on a company, their unemployment rate skyrockets and it's ridiculous. And so for them to pay you unemployment, that's something.
Here's the thing, though. The reason why they're paying me unemployment is because their contact did not get in contact with my unemployment lady. Because she was like, we're just waiting for them to get back to us. We left them messages. He has not got back to us. They never got back to her. And so on unemployment, the reasoning was that I got approved for it was because they never reached back out. They didn't get in contact with them. So there was no fight. They were not fighting for it. Because most companies are like, fuck no, they're not getting unemployment. Yeah. And so I got approved finally. I've been out of work for almost a month. And I have been applying, but I honestly, I've been transitioning into this relationship that I'm in.
You've been moving in.
I'm moving in. Oh, you got blushy. Yeah, I'm moving in. So, I've been slowly bringing my stuff over here, just, getting used to the relationship.
And the kids.
And the kids. Being transitioned from, being a single woman and not having a responsibility of children except your own, who's she's 18, she's gonna be 19 this year, so there's not very much responsibility except every once in a while having to take care of a bill she needs to be taken care of because she's my baby girl. And now to the responsibility of needing to pick up discussions about boys and girls because daughter is pansexual, thinks she's gay, doesn't know what she's going on, and then the boy, just a lot of video game talk. So
I bet you know more about Pokemon now than you ever wanted to
know.
know.
I think I block it out when he talks about Pokemon.
Oh, I wish I could.
It's good that you don't though, because he doesn't talk to me about video games. He just wants me to be on his side a lot of the time. So.
Yeah, he's very sarcastic, and it's very funny when Tisa and my son gang up on me. It's amusing as fuck.
Because it's fucking hilarious. Because she's so about working out and fucking she told me I can lift your weight. That's how much I can lift over your weight at the gym. And so him and I fucking were giving her shit because we were talking about opening something and she couldn't do it. Isn't that what it was?
No, it was I lifted the dog food and you're like, don't fucking start.
Oh, because you were struggling.
I wasn't struggling.
Your face, you were struggling to pick I was like, it's only 40, 50 pounds. And you were struggling.
But you guys couldn't open the pickle jar.
my baby hands can't open the pickle jar. They're precious.
Your
Remember,
precious
I just
baby
told